to tell you who I am, and I'm not going to tell you who's behind the camera. Because of Dave, a buddy of mine at work, he always makes fun of me when I walk in. Hello, YouTube, I'm Ronnie. He's shooting behind the camera, and he does that little thing right there. So there you go, Dave. I didn't do it this time. But anyway.
But you kind of did.
Well, okay. Next time I won't do it at all. So y'all know why I won't do it. But anyhow, we're back to cutting hay today. Today's July 18th. So on a Friday. We're a little late. We already started cutting this pasture here. About 14, 15 acres here. Got this part right yonder done. So we'll we needed to, we're about 2 weeks, we were supposed to cut this July 4th. Well, we had that rain chances coming up, so I didn't cut it. So I'm gonna bring y'all along and let y'all watch that cutter do its thing. What do I think about the Kubota DM5028 cutter? It's okay. Would I buy it again if I did it all over? Probably. No. There is no probably. I wouldn't do it. It's okay cutter. It does what it's supposed to do. Things I don't like about it. I don't like the three knives on it. I don't understand why that's got 3 knives. To me, that's just an added expense versus, and I'm going to compare this to my Vermeer TM700, and I had a Vermeer, what was that name? I had that 3-point hitch one. I'll have to, there's an old road right here, that's one. Got a rock. But anyway, I'll see if I can find the model and I'll kind of type it in there. But anyway, that TM700, the Vermeer has two knives on each turtle. So that's 16 knives. This has got 3 knives on it, so that's 24 knives. So that's an added expense. It cuts okay in thicker hay. You'll see right here, and I'll show y'all when I get out. It cuts pretty good in thicker hay. Now I did have that one I asked a couple videos ago, but that was my own fault. I thought David had flipped the knives and he didn't, so that was me. That's nothing to do with this cutter. In thinner hay, it doesn't cut that great. Now, is it because of the 3 knives? I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I don't know what's the deal, why you would put 3 knives on it with everything else. And I don't know what John Deere cutters got. I don't know what Crohn's and all that. I don't use that. I've used Vermeer. So I can compare to that. So y'all just take my opinion right now with a grain of salt. But I guess my biggest thing about this cutter is I don't like the hitch. I don't understand the really, you know, all the other implements whatever, drop a pin, shag on down the road, right? This thing here's got a tube looking deal with some bolts on the side of it. I'll show y'all. And it doesn't, they don't sell a hitch for it. They don't give you a hitch when you buy it. And I understand if you're just, you know, not everybody's a custom baler, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have fields that aren't just at their own place. I'm pretty sure, and I know I see trucks pulling cutters all around every day. So that was another thing that I didn't like about it. But I ended up just getting some square tubing, putting in my receiver hitch, blowing a couple holes in it, and let's go. Now if they want to have this, whatever hitch they got, the reason why, I don't know, they should at least give you something that you can pull it with your truck. Okay? So that's one thing I really don't like about it. The other thing I don't like about it is those transport wings. On the right side, if y'all remember here a few videos back, on the right side, it locks. Okay, you flip it up and it got a little lever there and it locks. On the left side, it's right here somewhere. Right there. The last thing I need is a blown door, $1,400 door. On the left side, it has the same little, I'm going to say that little lever, which like could be a locking mechanism, but it doesn't lock. So it comes with bungee cords. So you put a bungee cord, which one of them broke already, and it's still kind of it still kind of lays down. So you got to put a bigger bungee cord or a strap on it. So that's another thing. I don't know. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do, but it's just not for it's just not me. But the problem is I owe money on it now, you know, and I guess when I do go to sell it, if I ever do go to sell it, which I probably won't, and if somebody sees this video, you didn't like it, yeah, I'm not going to lie to somebody and tell them, oh, I loved it, because I didn't. I mean, it does what I needed to do. It cuts these fields, so I mean, it's okay. And then the quick change blade system. Now, Premier's ain't that great either. I like their commercial, you know, they do it on Facebook or whatever on the computer system. You know, that little quick release. And that quick release thing is fine for your first 20 or 30, 40 acres maybe. You put a little use to it, it ain't that dang quick. So they all got something to go there. It's better than having to get an old wrench and a socket and go to wrenching on it. But this thing here, it's got a bar you put between the turtles and whatever, excuse me, and you pull back. But the problem is, they get cakes full of dirt, you know, or whatever, and you gotta knock it out of there first. This used to have a house right over here, so that's the driveway that went to it. But so you gotta knock it out of there, and man, it's just a pain in the butt. But I don't know, you take what I say, like I said, with a grain of salt, but I won't buy it again. I wouldn't do it over, I can guarantee you that. But neither here nor there. So like, we're almost done with this field here. Like I said earlier, we are 2 weeks behind knee cutting right now. I should have been here 2 weeks ago. I've got 9 more places to go. In these past 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot of shredding, bush hogging, done some spraying. So I got caught up with that. During the hay season, I don't take much shredding or bush hogging jobs. I really don't. I mean, it's easy money, it's quick money, but it kind of interrupts this. But, you know, we had the rain chances and all that, so that's why I did it. Now, when I win the lottery, I don't lie, Ronnie, when you win the lottery, you ain't going to be doing this at all anymore except for yourself, and that's probably right. So, I was going to say I'll go buy another tractor, you know, another cab tractor for me, and I'll have one I can shred with, and then this one to cut with or whatever, but nah, I ain't going to do that. But anyway, I'll show y'all what the field looks like over there when we get done. I'll show you the hitch, if I remember. So I'll bring it. Well, that's it. Pretty thick. I don't know how good y'all can tell. Yeah, I'll get comments on my hey dudes or whatever, my tennis shoes. I did something one time on TikTok, and somebody asked about saying that he can't be a country boy. He's wearing tennis shoes out there in a pasture. Yeah, man. Just
After
because
14 years of wearing boots.
Well, yeah, but I just laugh at people because they think they got a cowboy hat and a diesel truck and a pair of boots. They think they're country, and they're far from it, brother. But anyway, all right, so that's going to be this video here. No, you know, let me show that hitch. All right, show that hitch, what I was talking about. Yeah, this is, see how this hitch is? That's, I don't know, kind of ridiculous. I mean, could just gone with the old tried and true method. And then, say this one here doesn't have a latch to come up, so it goes this way. Okay, and then it has another one that's already broke. Goes through there, a bungee goes through there, latch on there. Yeah, these, I have to take it home to, I'll take it home to change the knives on it. Then I'll have to grease it and everything again. But yeah, so anyway, we'll see you on the next one.